Hello everybody, my name is Kyukon and I'm doing my first ever commentary of a 1 vs 1 QXC versus HuK. QXC spawning as the red Terran on Metalopolis while HuK is the blue Protoss. Looks like they're, exchanging some friendly words. Don't really know much of the premise of this game, never seen it before. As for myself, my name is Kyukon. I'm a average Diamond League player in Starcraft 2 North American League, so, probably like Bronze League if I was on a Korean server. And I've been watching Husky HD and Dev9 forever, and I really love Starcraft 2, so figured I'd start commentating, see how it goes. So far no player really doing anything special. QXC not blocking off his base right away, but most high tier Terran players don't seem to be doing that right away anymore. HuK with the early probe out, looking to find QXC, hopefully get some good information early on. QXC building his barracks early and sending out his first scout a lot later than HuK's actually. Hopefully that doesn't bite him in the butt, since usually on a map where it's not just a 1v1 map, you send the scout out a lot earlier. But HuK, QXC still talking, sharing. They're pretty good friends, so hopefully this is a good match. I read some good things about this match, so yeah. Both players still not really doing anything special yet. Early gateway out for HuK. Barracks finishing for QXC already. Training a Marine right away. Only one gas. Probably not gonna see a one base build from QXC. And HuK's in there now, seeing what's going on. Early orbital command. So no early rushes coming from our Terran player, Protoss. Not even producing anything out of his gateway yet, so probably nothing special going on for him either. Still only one gas from HuK. Cybernetics core out early, probably trying to get that early stalker to prevent the Reaper rush. Still nothing else really going on for QXC. Got his tech lab now after his Marine. Pumping out Marauder, so no Reaper harassment going on here. SCV finally found HuK's base, where he just got his second gas. Makes sense since he got Cybernetics core so early. Is getting that stalker out as fast as possible, making sure that he isn't getting rushed. Pylon over here too. He could be trying to hide a starport maybe in the back. You never know. Still nothing real special going on though. HuK keeping his probe out here, checking for expansions, and QXC isn't going to, really see that unless he runs back his SCV, and he'll take out his Marauder, obviously. Still no blocking off from QXC though, kind of weird. He definitely knows what he's doing though. Both players are getting their harvesters very saturated. Looks like a spectator wanted to clean the map and show that the Stalker just killed his SCV so that he no longer controls the Xel'Naga. And QXC doing an early push up just to the Xel'Naga, really wants to control that Xel'Naga. It's very important when their bases are this close together. That Xel'Naga tower is a pretty big deal, but looks like QXC is going to back up. And a pretty late Reaper is out, maybe just for scouting purposes. I can't really see him doing much damage. QXC apparently knows that Reaper's coming, moving a Stalker over at the perfect time, and QXC, ooh, Reaper's gonna get taken down even before he sees anything. Did he see the robotics facility? Yes, he did. So he does know that robotics are on the way. Immortal coming out for HuK, so he's expecting a Marine Marauder ball to come at him, which does seem to be what he's doing, building a 4 barracks total now, and he's expanding. Man, did those come fast. He's still only working off one gas though, so he isn't going to be getting a factory anytime soon. Both workers fully saturated. 28 harvesters for HuK. He's mining at full capacity now, not expanding anytime soon. Does have a pylon back here, just probably make sure nothing's hiding. Could maybe sneak in a Reaper. Observer coming out for HuK after he brought out the Immortal already, so his defense is pretty good. Sentry gonna force field. QXC isn't doing anything early. He has a very big ball though, training Stim Pack. Looks like he already trained concussive shells. So very, very good army here. Getting bunkers down, protecting his expansion while he gets it saturated, and at this point it looks like there's nothing that HuK will be able to do to stop this army. Observer is coming in, spotting just about everything. He sees the 4 barracks build, he sees the expansion with the barracks. HuK's moving out his army right now with his Immortal, could do some damage as Immortals are very good against Marauders. And HuXC getting all of his units in bunkers, building a 3rd bunker, really just D'ing it up while he can get his expansion going. And HuK did get his 2nd expansion up too while he's moving in for the attack, trying to surround him, knowing that those bunkers are there. Can't get around him though, since he is building a 3rd one. No way to really avoid those bunkers. He's gonna have to stay back for now until he can get more of an army. Still only working off 2 production facilities though. Up here come 2 more gateways. Still has the robotics facility up, not producing anything out of it though. Backing up his army, realizing he can't take on those bunkers right now. He's just gonna have to wait and macro up a little bit. I mean, as QXC is still just producing out 4 barracks, he isn't getting any higher tier units, so he HuK very well could just, Twilight Council coming out, getting charged for his zealots. So he is probably going to be making a push as soon as he gets the charge up. Also getting a Dark Shrine, noticing that there's no detection out for QXC yet, aside from his Orbital Command, so he really could bait with those Dark Templars and just waste all the Orbital Command's energies. And looks like HuK's going to intercept this. Ooh. SCV coming out to see if HuK has any, expansions that he's trying to just sneak in there and got destroyed. All 3 gateways for HuK morphing into warp gates. He's really going to be getting a big army now. Still choosing not to use his robotics bay anymore, seeing what his army is now and how QXC's all D'd up. Not really going to need those Immortals. Might be, looking at Colossi level later. As for QXC, he's now getting everything out of his bunkers. Looks like he might be making a push soon. He does have that missile turret there. Yep, salvaging. He's done D'ing up. He has a very saturated expansion. Still not as many Harvesters as HuK though, who is fully saturated in 2 bases as well. Should be getting Dark Templars very soon. Really good way to waste Orbital Command energy, do some harassment on offense, since there's no way he's going to be getting a Banshee anytime soon. Just now built the factory, a starport coming up, and 2 more barracks. Lots of production facilities from QXC. And he's moving in his army now too, taking control of the Zelnog Watchtower and pushing farther. He does have a Marine very far ahead to see what's going on, and he drops the scan. Seeing the Dark Templar, he knows what's happening now. He's still pushing the charge in, even with the Dark Templar threat. Very good force fields from HuK. Oh wow, completely splitting up his army, taking out lots of Marauders, pushing forward even farther than Immortal. Dark Templar in the back, stealing some. It gets in there now. No scan for QXC coming in. Those Dark Templars are going to help with the rest of the army to take out QXC completely. HuK winning this battle. Just running away with his. While running away, he is seeing this probe here, which is getting ready to build an expansion, it looks like. We are getting the tech lab from QXC. I'm going to see a Raven out as soon as possible to defend against this Dark Templar attack that we have going on here, and he's still just pumping out of those 4 production facilities. So, I mean, QXC should be able to get an army much faster. He'll be ready with a counterattack in no time. Observer's still checking everything out though, and he has no detection until that missile turret comes up to stop the Observer. Another starport coming out from QXC as well. Raven training up now. That starport is not getting anything yet. Up, pushing it to get the reactor, so we are going to see lots of Vikings coming out for QXC, either in anticipation for something that's happening over here. Looks like another Templar Archons, another expansion coming up for HuK, so very macro-oriented. I mean, right now, it looks like QXC just has more production facilities, and his first base isn't mined out yet, so he's not really losing the mineral fight. Harvesters are equal. Sorry, excuse me. QXC does have mules, though, obviously. He should be able to pump out an army much faster. He just needs to get that Raven out. Medivacs could be doing some type of drop, loading up lots of units. Flying out with the Medivac could see some sneaky stuff there. HuK just running around with Dark Templars, patrolling them everywhere, making sure that QXC is not expanding anywhere else. Medivac could get dropped before it unloads everything. It does get out an army, but that army, nothing is really going to happen. It's kind of a failed attempt. HuK killed 2 Stalkers with that army. Not really a good idea for QXC.